Hello there, this is Razorflamekun, and this is a advanced tutorial for Terraria for how to find floating islands. First, in order to find floating islands, you're going to need any kind of gun. I'm going to use the flintlock pistol. Meteor shots. These are made by making one meteorite bar into these meteorite shots. The reason why I have you do this is because look, they rebound, which is the main way that you're going to find floating islands in this game. Now, I know there's a floating island here, straight above here somewhere, and I've been shooting straight up trying to get it to come back down, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to shoot straight up along your travels, and if you get a ricochet that comes back down to Earth and lands somewhere, then you know that there is a floating island directly above you. I will showcase this. I don't think I'm going to be able to showcase it right now in this world, but I will be able to in a different world because depending upon the size world you are, it can be easy, medium, or very hard to find these. On large maps, they are found between 650 and 1,200 feet above the sea level, which is a very broad range, which makes them very, very difficult to find on large maps without any assistance whatsoever. They can be found, but it's extremely hard and time consuming. So instead, I would highly recommend you use a map viewing, sort of a map viewing tool. Basically it just generates an image of your world and shows you where everything is. Now, some of you may say this is cheating, but trust me, I spent about 3.5 hours about a week ago trying to find a single floating island, and I couldn't find a single one in this world. And that's how long I tried. But then again, I didn't know the shooting straight up trick. So once you find one, what you want to do is you want to go straight up. Ooh, like this. Come on, if I can do it right. Come on. Yeah, you just get it. You're also going to need a whole bunch of dirt or anything so that you can get up there. Now, just to get up there, you just have to do this. Go jump, place a block, jump, place a block, jump, place a block until you reach the top. Now, I already used the map viewing program and I know where all of them are. I'm just going to double check the map really quick to make sure I'm in the right place, and I'm not. I'm not in the right place. I'm about 200 blocks west of it. So I'm going to have to dig this back down. I'm just going to double check the map again really quick. Okay, what we're looking for is a hill. The first hill we come across to the right of us is where we're going to go straight up. Now, ordinarily, I would not have resorted to this tactic, but because of how difficult these have been, I have decided to use this tactic for only this world because of how hard of a time I've been having. Anyways, this is the hill I was talking about. So now we should get a ricochet. You have to wait a few seconds though. There, you hear that? Hear that pop? That means it's ricocheting off something. You literally can't see the ricochet though, so you're gonna have to just trust me on this. When you hear that sound, you know that you are underneath a floating island. The reason why floating islands are so good is because there are several items that you can only get up there. These, I'm not going to spoil what they are, but they are very helpful. I'm not going to name the items, but one of them completely prevents fall damage, and it is very important that you get it. The other item, I believe, makes your jump distance higher. Like your normal jump like this, it makes it higher than it was previously. Now, those of you who've already played this game, you already know what these two items are. So I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm pretty sure there are other items that are exclusive to up here only, but that's not the reason why I'm going up here to find this. The reason why I'm going up here to find this is because there are special buildings on these islands, which I will show you once I get up here. And I'll also show you the layout of the floating islands once I get up there. Again, this on the map that I printed out, it looked like it was about 450 to 500 blocks above where I started, so, well, not that far, but it looked like it would take a lot of dirt blocks to go all the way up there. Anyways, I heard the ricochet, so I know it's up here. You just have to keep on going up and up and up. Now I'm going to just combine the rest of these, and hopefully I have enough to get all the way up here. And I'm going to be right back. Be right back. Hello all, this is Razorflamekun again, and while I was away I kept on digging straight up, and I found the floating island. Unfortunately, it turned night while I got interrupted, so I'm gonna have to cut again, and I'll come right back once it turns day. So be right back. All right, I'm back. Now that it's day, we're gonna continue exploring this island. Anyway, this floating island. Anyways, the bottom side of the island is always covered in vines. So what we want to do is just go a little bit east or west of the vines, and you should be able to find a safe place to go straight up. So just build the platform like this, and then start going straight up again, which is kind of boring and pointless. Another thing to mention: if you have both the rocket boots in that one item that I mentioned that increases your jump height, you can what that actually does, it actually makes it so that the rocket boots last longer, meaning they go higher using the same amount of mana. Anyways, once we get up here, you'll find that it's just a regular island with trees and mushrooms on top, but this is what sets it apart. There are always trees like this on floating islands that have a chest in the middle and are made out of two types of things. They're always made out of copper, gold, or silver bricks or brick walls, and they sometimes mix and match them. You want to collect every single one of these because normally you would have to get a copper, silver, or gold, or as well as a stone block in order to make them. Also, in the chests, you find items, and this is the item I was talking about that increases the jump height. It's called Shiny Red Balloon. I'm not going to equip it because I don't think it's very good in my own opinion. I haven't used it, but I don't think it's any good. Anyways, you can take the chests with you if you want more chests, which I'm going to. And then I'm going to begin taking down the building. Because if you guys remember, and yes, I'm referencing another one of my Terraria video series in the same video as a different series. This is especially helpful in my case because I'm able to collect a bunch of the copper, silver, and gold bricks that I need in order to finish the metal fane. Just keep on doing this. I would highly recommend you not take the floor out until you get, or the ceiling for that matter, until you get all of the walls from the top, and you use a hammer to get them. I'm actually just going to build this straight across because you can use a hammer through these things. There we go. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to go along the top here, and we're going to take all these walls, or I am anyways. You don't have to if you find them. You're not required to, but I am because I'm doing a mega build called the Metal Fane, which is going to use as many of the different bricks as possible. And if you want to see that, you can visit my channel and go to the right hand side and scroll down, and you should see Terraria, a playlist called Terraria Metal Fane with a hyphen in between them. That is the playlist you want to watch. It's currently 14 episodes long, and it's going to be even longer because, as I said earlier, it's a mega build, which means it's going to take a hell of a long time. And I'm doing the entire construction from bottom to finish without time lapsing it, which means it's going to be a long series. Currently, I only have the storage room done of the metal fane, and right now I'm in the supply depot number 1, which is another medium world that I made in order to get all the resources I can from that world so that I can do better, so that I can get more stuff. And that was before I discovered these floating islands, which are a godsend for me because they have all these bricks that I can use to build the metal fane. In fact, I'm pretty sure that after I take all this stuff, I'm going to go over to the metal fane world and deposit this stuff into the newly made bricks and stuff into the treasure chests down there. Treasure chests in the storage room, because the storage room is going to be the hub of all activity in my building of the metal fane, which is going to be a humongous house, which the storage room is going to be attached to. It's going to be made out of all kinds of bricks. Currently, the storage house is made out of copper bricks and copper back walls, and it's going to stay that way. And it's massive. I think I used something like 350 copper brick walls and something like 175 copper bricks. Anyways, once you take all of this out, you're not done on this island. On every island, there's a very high chance of finding ores, especially silver and gold ores, in the island. So you want to mine this island. And as you can see right over there, in between those two trees over there, where the sun's going to be parallel to it pretty soon, right here, there's silver ore, which I'm going to sit here and mine after I finish mining the rest of this copper brick here. As you can see, there's some gold down there, right here, where the vines are. I'm not going to get that yet. I'm going to go and get the silver over there, and then I think that's silver down there too. I'm going to go get that, and on my way up I saw some gold over there, which I'm going to go get. And that's pretty much it. So you want to mine this entire island after you get the remains of that building. There's some silver ore here. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the mining, so until next time, this has been Razorflamekun, and may all of your days shine brightly. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. You remember that big dirt thing you made to get up here? What I like to do after I get all the ore up here and all of the other stuff, the treasure and stuff, I like to go back the way I came and take down every single dirt block, because there's no reason to come back up here again. So that's all I just wanted to add. So until next time, this has been Razorflamekun, and may all of your days shine brightly.